Good evening, the time is 7:43 p.m. September 2nd, 2021, it has the night, and the news headline. Minister sack. Adeyonju reviews all Buhari doors in Aso Rock. The news info. The convener of concerned Nigerians group and social critic, Deji Adeyonju, has taken yet another swipe at President Muhammadu Buhari, stating that all he does is to eat, to sleep, and to waste taxpayers' money. He made this statement via Twitter while reacting to the president's decision to sack two ministers on Wednesday. It can be recalled that the president Muhammadu Buhari, he sacked the Minister of Power and Agriculture over alleged incompetence. Adeyonju wrote on Thursday that Buhari is more incompetent than the two ministers he sacked. All he does is to sleep in Aso Rock while the country burns, eats free food, and wastes taxpayers' money on hospital bills in London. The most clueless Nigerian president ever. Time is 7:44, and the analysis is not far-fetched, as we know that Deji Adeyonju is actually one of the greatest critic of the Buhari administration, and he had come again to criticize the doings of President Muhammadu Buhari. Of recent, the president actually sacked two of his ministers, and in his statement of Mr. Femi Adesina, his special advisor on media and publicity, he said that President Muhammadu Buhari sacked two ministers in a minor cabinet reshuffle after an independent and critical self-review that helped to identify weak areas in his government, his office said. In a statement sent to Premium Times, the president's spokesperson, Femi Adesina, said the review helped to identify and strengthen weak areas, close gaps, build cohesion and synergy in governance, manage the economy, and improve the delivery of public goods to Nigerians. In his statement, Mr. Adesina has also included the full to text of a speech delivered by the president to his cabinet on Wednesday to announce the sack. Premium Times reported the sack of the Power Minister Saleh Maman and the Agriculture Minister Sabo Nanonu on Wednesday. In the same vein, Dr. Mohammed Mahmood Abubakar, the Minister of Environment, was redeployed to assume the office as the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, while Engineer Abubakar D. Aliyu, who happens to be the Minister of State, Work and Housing, will now be the Minister of Power, Mr. Adesina wrote. In a statement to the cabinet members during the FEC meeting, which is the Federal Executive Council meeting, on Wednesday, September 1st, 2021, President Muhammadu Buhari announced that Mohammed Sabo Nanonu, who happens to be the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, and Engineer Saleh Maman, who happens to be the Minister of Power, were to leave the office and leave his own cabinet. And in the same vein, Dr. Mohammed Mahmood Abubakar, and who happens to be the Minister of Environment, was actually asked and redeployed to assume office as the new Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, while Engineer Abubakar D. Aliyu, Minister of State, Work and Housing, will now be the Minister of Power. The president said that the changes were sequel to the tradition of subjecting our projects and program implementation to independent and critical self-review through sector reporting during cabinet meetings and at retreat. He added that these significant review steps have helped to identify and strengthen weak areas, close gaps, and build cohesion and synergy in governance so as to manage the economy and improve delivery of good service to Nigerians. And it has been said that from 1999 up to date, it has actually been that only President Muhammadu Buhari will be the one to rejig cabinet. Most of the times for the second tenure, the presidents are always rejigging the cabinet with another set of people. But President Muhammadu Buhari actually sustained his cabinet up to this moment, citing that they actually share the same common goal and vision with him, and they have been working with him putting the interest of Nigeria in heart and working towards achieving the same goal. That is, they can see and picture things from his own way as well, keying into his vision and mission to make Nigeria a stable country and enjoyable for every citizens of the country. However, he has said that he noted that the weak areas, due to critical self-review and independent one of those two offices, were already lagging behind and not going in line with his vision and mission for now, and will not build cohesion and synergy in governance, and will not help him to manage the economy and improve the delivery of public good to Nigerians. And to avoid critics from every angle, he had decided to sack his Minister of Power, Saleh Maman, and the Minister of Agriculture, Sabo Nanonu. And just after he had done this, there have been different kind of reactions online after the sack, while some were saying that those people he sacked were not those that he ought to have sacked. He should have also sacked the Minister of Health, because the health sector of the country is actually in shambles and it is not working at all. We have had cases of doctors relocating, and even they are on strike, and after being on strike, there was still a memo passed that there should be a no work no pay policy that should start working, and these doctors are looking for endless means to fly out of the country to seek for greener pasture. And as a result of this, Deji Adeyonju, who is known to be a social critic and a very hard one at that when it comes to the Buhari regime, has come online to say that the president's decision which led to the sack of the two ministers was not just good. It should have been best if he had also sacked himself too, because he is also more incompetent than the two ministers that he sacked. He said that, in his words, that all Buhari does is to sleep in Aso Rock while the country burns, and to eat free foods, to waste taxpayers' money on hospital bills in London, and he tagged President Muhammadu Buhari as the most clueless Nigerian president that we have ever had. The time is 7:51 p.m. Good evening and thanks for listening.